I appreciate the conversation from all of you on promoting diversity and working to uh, create cultures that better reflect who we are as a nation. I was struck in preparing for this hearing that for the Peace Corps, 95% of the volunteers are college graduates. And I was just curious, has there ever been any discussion and or efforts of trying to reach out to a more broad cross-section of the nation to volunteer?
Thank you for that question. We really look to the requests from the host government and what kinds of volunteers they're asking for and what kinds of skills they are specifically asking for. And to the extent that those skills can be met with someone who does not have a college degree, that is certainly something that we are looking at. Looking out to those who may have a two-year degree or specialized skills in health or other areas is something that we would consider, but it really is driven by the needs of the host country as defined by that country.
I think my son just finished 5 years as a junior officer in the Navy. We live on the northern suburbs of Chicago. He's had a suburban life, but his experience in the Navy, being at sea, he was at sea defending the nation with people from every corner of our country. And it created a bond, and really an extraordinary bond between him and his fellow shipmates that transcends geography, ethnicity. Part of that emphasis on diversity. And when we talk about promoting national service, Peace Corps is always the one I think about. But I'd love to explore maybe at a later time ways that we might make it more accessible to more people. From the Peace Corps perspective, are there ways that the Peace Corps is anticipating and working with host countries as you once again get back into the field next year to address priorities related to climate change?
We already are addressing climate change, or have been addressing climate change through our environment and agricultural programs, and there are cross-sector priorities as well with our even our teachers having environment camps in their schools. About 17% of our volunteer force is dedicated to our environment and agriculture programs. And this shows up in a variety of ways, from conservation to planting tree nurseries and trees to encouraging recycling and the use of clean cook stoves. I experienced this firsthand in Malawi, where only 10% of the population has access to electricity, and the remainder are really using wood and charcoal for fuel. Deforestation has had a devastating effect on that country, and we have engaged volunteers at the community level who are disproportionately impacted by climate change. And in Malawi, they have seen drought, they have seen flooding, they have been hit hard from every angle as a result of climate change, and it does require community level efforts as well as higher level efforts at the government level.